Hi everybody, my name is Debbie Ray and I'm the owner of total-german-shepherd.com and also total-german-shepherd.net, and today I'd like to take some time to talk with you a little bit about how exactly to choose a German Shepherd puppy. First of all, I want to let you know that actually choosing a German Shepherd puppy doesn't have to be that hard if you do your homework ahead of time. So what do you need to do first before you bring that little bundle of energy home? Well, one of the very first things you need to do is you need to plan ahead. You need to think about your needs, the puppy's needs, and just doing everything you can to make both of those work out together as seamlessly as possible. You want to make sure that you check with your vet. Make sure that you kind of got that lined up ahead of time, as bringing your puppy to the new vet or whatever. Getting your home ready for it, getting all the supplies you're going to need, and all the sort of stuff, and just doing your research ahead of time just to make sure that this is indeed the breed for you. The next thing you want to do is you want to evaluate your needs, and you want to be really truthful about this. So if you are someone who works a lot of hours, you're only home on the weekends or maybe at night, are you a person who is at home a lot? You work at home, or maybe you're a retiree, or maybe you work a part-time job or whatever, and you're home a good bit of the day, or maybe you're a work-at-home mom, or you're just a mom or dad, whoever, who stays at home and takes care of the kids or whatever. You want to really think about all these things because your puppy's going to require a lot of time and effort, and you want to make sure that you can provide that for it. And the next thing you want to do, you want to make sure that you puppy proof. Now, if you have any kind of toxic chemicals, if you have any kind of little knickknacks that are on your coffee table or on your shelves or whatever, if you have any kind of cords that aren't covered up, basically anything from knee level down, think about it that way to start. If you have something that you don't want to get broken or got into, put it out of the way or put it up, because your puppy will find it and we'll check it out, and it's probably going to end up in that mouth. So just make sure that you do your puppy proofing very thoroughly and ahead of time, and you should have no problems. Now the next thing you want to think about, where exactly are the best places to find a German Shepherd? Well, first of all, if I were you, the first place I would check out would be your local humane society. Now, there are all sorts of animals there that need a new friendly home and a good home to take care of them the rest of their lives. So you may find a purebred that has been left there for some particular reason, or you may find a mixed breed. But always, the very first place I would check with if I were you, I would go to your local humane society and see what they have to offer. And the next thing I would do, I would also check out any kind of local German Shepherd rescue organization that's in your area. And if you don't think that you have one, go get on your computer, go to Google or your favorite search engine, and type in German Shepherd Rescue plus whatever the name of your state is, and you'll find a lot of ones that may be in your area, or maybe ones that are within driving distance. But go to them, check out their websites, contact them, email them, call them on the phone, see what they have to offer, because a lot of times they'll have adult dogs, they may have senior dogs, they may have younger dogs, and then they may have puppies as well. But this is always a very good place to check if you're looking for a new companion to bring to your home. And the next place I would always check out reputable breeders. If you're looking for a German Shepherd puppy, you can always go check out reputable breeders in your area, get information from them, get references from them, check out your references, and just go to their websites, visit their kennels if they'll let you, and just check it all you can about them. And then this is always a very good place to start. So what exactly should I look for in a breeder if I decide to go this route? Well, the first thing I would do is I would tell you to do all your research ahead of time. If you find a breeder and they do have puppies and they're in your area, ask them a lot of questions, email them, call them on the phone. If they'll let you come visit them once the puppies get old enough for visits, go visit them several times, and ask them for references. Get information from them, and just do all your research, because the more you do ahead of time now, the better off you're going to be down the road. So ask these people, ask these breeders, get references from them, and a reputable breeder just won't mind. In fact, they'll be expecting this. And get those references, take them home, check them out. Call the people that have bought puppies from this breeder in the past, ask them questions. What did they like about the breeder? What did they not like about the breeder? How much have they enjoyed their puppy? did they have any problems with their puppy, during the purchase process or maybe thereafter. But get a lot of information from these people, and this will really help you decide just exactly what kind of breeder you're dealing with. The next thing you want to make sure is that you're dealing with someone who's just not in it for the money. Now, and this is pretty easy to tell, and you kind of get a feel for it, especially if you contact several so-called breeders. If you deal with someone and they're trying to give you a deal, or if they've cut the prices or this or that or whatever, or if you just really get a feel that they're in it for the money and they're not in it for the puppy, then you need to go to someone else, and I really wouldn't deal with them if I were you. And what should I expect from the German Shepherd breeder once I choose one? Well, first of all, for a registered puppy, well, you want to get those registration papers. You want to make sure that the breeder has filled them out, or if they haven't filled them out, at least they walk you through it on what you need to do in order to send them in and get the puppy registered. And just make sure that you have all this information ahead of time. Make sure before you leave that you're very clear on what to do with the registration papers and what kind of process you need to follow through after you get the puppy home concerning these papers. The next thing, does the breeder offer any kind of guarantees, health guarantees, or anything like that? Just ask all these questions ahead of time, and this will save a lot of problems down the road. And one of the most important things, you want to make sure you expect the puppy to have shots and wormings, but you want to make sure you find out exactly how many shots they've had and what kind and in when. You also want to make sure how many wormings they've had, and if so, again, when did they have them, what were the dates. You want to get all this information in writing so that you can take it to your vet when you take your puppy to the vet for the first time. You also want to make sure if it's gone to the vet, with the breeder, get information about that. What was the visit about? What happened? What were the results of this visit? So get all this information up front. What else should I expect from the breeder? Well, you also want to make sure that you get a chance to see, any litter mates that may be present when you go check out the puppy. You want to see if there's any siblings from past litters. You want to see both the parents. You want to see any other kind of relatives, be it aunts and uncles or cousins or whatever. The more animals you see from this bloodline when you go see that puppy, the better off you'll be, because you'll have a better idea of what to expect from your dog when it's an adult. So what should I look for in the German Shepherd puppy itself? First of all, you want to make sure that the puppy is the proper weight. You don't want one that's super heavy. Then again, you don't want one that's really skinny. So you want one that's just the right weight. You also want to make sure that your puppy is clean, that it's not smelly, that it's in clean surroundings. There's not poop everywhere or whatever. That it's in a good home situation as far as the kennel goes. That it has a very good hair coat, there's no bald patches or anything like that, that it's not itching and scratching because it's got fleas or whatever. You just want to make sure that it's just overall just a healthy looking puppy. There's not a lot of junk in their eyes, their nose isn't runny, there's nothing coming out of the rear, anything mushy or whatever. You just want to make sure that the puppy just looks like it's in good health. Next, you want to make sure that your puppy is very playful. You want to make sure that it's socialized as far as, it's interested in coming to see you. It's not scared. It's not frightened. It's just very active. It's just as happy to come see you as it is to go play with its litter mates. But you just want to make sure that the puppy seems just like a healthy dog overall. So what else should I be aware of if I'm interested in getting a new German Shepherd puppy? Well, first of all, the German Shepherd, just like any other purebred dog breed, they suffer from many inheritable diseases, so just be aware of this. Also, these dogs require a lot of socialization. They're very intelligent dogs. They need a job to do. They're not just something you bring home and stick out in a kennel or out in your backyard or whatever, not ever do anything else with them, and then you expect to have a good situation. That just won't work. These dogs require a lot of socialization, so get them out with you. Take them, on car rides. Take them to different stores. Get them out to meet your friends and neighbors and your family members. If you go to school, take them to school with you. Just do all you can to get them out in as many different situations as possible, and you'll have a more calm and a more confident dog and a better dog down the road. If you'd like to learn more about the German Shepherd puppy, I have written a book recently called Your Total German Shepherd Dog, and it does have one really large section in it about nothing but the German Shepherd puppy, the development of the puppy, throughout its first year of life, health issues, and all sorts of stuff like that. And you can check that out at total-german-shepherd.net. Or if you'd like, you can also go to my other website, total-german-shepherd.com, and there you can see all sorts of videos. You can watch videos. You can read about health articles. You can sign up for the newsletter if you'd like, and there's just a lot of information there about German Shepherd puppies, older German Shepherd issues, health, training, historical data, just a little bit of everything there. But I hope you learned something new today, if you're interested in looking for a German Shepherd puppy of your own. And I hope these tips have helped you. And if you have any questions or anything, please feel free to visit my websites at any time. Again, that's total-german-shepherd.net or total-german-shepherd.com. Thank you very much and have a good day.